It is here at last, Milan's Red Letter Day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest, heady ambition and sharp partisanship. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. And here's Thuram. That is lovely. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Reinders. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I like the look of this fella, Tiani Reinders, Peter. The Dutchman being one of the better all-round midfielders to emerge in recent times. He's energetic, he's intelligent both on and off the ball in the way he reads the game. And he boasts quite a high goal contribution too. So his link-up play gets him in those congested areas and he comes through with flying colours.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And that's really well manoeuvred. Thiaw spots it and intercepts. Mkhitaryan. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rafael Leao. Milan appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Dumfries.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Mkhitaryan has it in a wide position. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Bisek must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barella aimed beyond the defence. Martinez. Oh no, what has happened here? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Abraham. Abraham! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And that could set him on his way. He might be a big chance! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Martinez. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Moved on forwards. Acerbi cuts it out. And that's gone loose. It's a good run down the right. Abraham! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Martinez. Now it's Abraham. Rafael Leao. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao touches it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Fofana. Rafael, can he finish? Rafael Leao! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And we hit half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Milan very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are already in with a header! He scored! It is no contest, it is a landslide.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Milan are having a ball here. That's good vision. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Thuram really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 70.987
No surprise at
spettatori.
all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Rafael Leao. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Martinez. Mkhitaryan. And that interception was most necessary. And here's Abraham, Rafael Leao, and here's Loftus-Cheek. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they... Oh, what has happened here? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Rafael Leao. Barella. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's beaten the last man. Can he finish? Emerson. Quality ball. Reinders. Fofana, who's set up one goal so far. Martinez. And the shot. Thuram! He scores!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 79.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
Numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 38, il numero 31, il numero 30.
DiMarco.
Il numero 11.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Attenzione, un cambio.
DiMarco. Emerson. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pavard cuts out the pass. Martinez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he cuts out the supply. DiMarco. Thuram.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, just skips past his man. Look at Pulisic! And one more try! He has done it! Rafael Leao duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place.
Hits one! He's put it wide. Pulisic. That's good running with the ball. Muscular approach does pay off here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Fofana. It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he was quick to react. Played back in. Now there's a fine ball. Back into the middle. And that is as far as it goes. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so... Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. That's been cut out, well played. Reinders. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Defending of the desperate variety.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
João Felix. He's gone for goal! Milan have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafael Leao. Foot in. Besar gets good distance on it. And here's Abraham. João Felix. Ashlani. And the counter is on. Martinez. Now it's Tura. That's going to go a long way. João Felix. Reinders. And no, that was never going to make it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's played him through. Abraham! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
No, that's been intercepted. Great ball if he can get there. There's the shot! Goal, Milan! There is the breakthrough.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Martinez. Not Mkhitaryan! We've got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Reinders. Now Loftus-Cheek. He can run onto that. Rafael Leao has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tomori. Hernandez. And Emerson Royale. Joao Felix. Abraham. Reinders. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chow gets across to intercept that. Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. And he's there to clear it. Barella. And here's the chance to counter. Joao Felix. So what can they make of this? Martinez. Emerson Royale gets over and intercepts. And it's Loftus-Cheek. And here's Abraham. And here's Joao Felix. Oh, great chance! Oh, shooting chance! Bastoni can get it clear. Martinez. He's through here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barella. Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bisek wins the duel list. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Abraham. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And that's an excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rafael Leao gets flagged offside. Thuram finds himself offside. Pinches it off him.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Fofana unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Loftus-Cheek. Reinders. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Abraham. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Abraham! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Has a look and plays it forward. And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Martinez. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Joao Felix. And they can counter here. Mkhitaryan does really well to win the ball there. Can he get onto this? That is lovely. Martinez proves just a little bit too strong. Reinders. Ah, now can they counter? And there's green grass ahead of him. Rafael Leao. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rafael Leao. Abraham! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mkhitaryan has found the net here, of course. Ball is over the line.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 28, numero 23, numero 14, numero 79, numero 8.
DiMarco has it in a wide position.
Il numero 46, il numero 31.
Inter showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's... Can he finish? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Zielinski. DiMarco. In by DiMarco. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Thuram.
Might want to be careful there.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Pulisic. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Can he finish? Dumfries. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, from hero to zero, and a moment that will have everyone puzzled as to how it could have happened.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they hit one! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And now he has two. Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find a character to respond from that.
And that is it. The ref...